Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd and welcome back to another Kentucky Wildcat NCAA 14 Dynasty Mode series. So we are currently on a bye week this week, so I decided why not go ahead and show you guys my recruiting board so far. Now we're only in week 4, so no, we don't have any recruits whatsoever, but hopefully we could get some soon. We're just coming off of a 24-20 win against the Louisville Cardinals. We are now 2-1 on the year. So the way I typically do recruiting is I have 10 players and I go as hard as I can to get those 10 players, giving them the max points allowed. Hopefully I can try to get them as quickly as possible, and then I start moving on to the next player. So I prioritize and then I pick players based off of ratings and based off of needs. So our number 1 recruit on our recruiting board so far is Danny Covington. He is a 5-star free safety, 79 overall, from Pennsylvania, the number 1 free safety in the country. We are currently number 4 on his list, and when you take a look at his ratings, this guy is a beast. 92 speed, 90 acceleration, 90 agility, and 85 hit power. This guy is for real. We're trying to get him on the team, but look at this, we are losing every single week when it comes to points. So we need to try to get something. Maybe a visit could change things around. I don't know, but we're definitely going to keep trying to pursue this guy. Hopefully our luck can change. But my question is, when should we bring this guy in for a visit? So he's ready for a visit. He already has one scheduled with Ole Miss, Vandy, and Missouri. I don't know when I should bring him in. Do I bring him in before the other teams? But if I do that, I don't get the bonus that I really want. Only plus 100. I could bring him in maybe against Florida, maybe against Alabama, but that one's a questionable one because I'm not sure how competitive we'll be in that ball game. And then we have another game against Notre Dame later on. That is week 10. We could push everything back to week, I think week 15, which is our bye week. We will get the plus 400 bonus, but that is after every other team win, and then he wouldn't even get to see a game. So I don't know when I should bring this guy in. Let me know in the comment section below when we should bring in Danny Covington. So that is my dilemma with him. When we take a look at our next player, Greg Inman, our number 2 player on our board, he is an athlete, 4-star from Ohio. So he's not that far from Kentucky, the next state up. Only 5'11", 164, but this guy could ball as well. 92 speed, 88 acceleration, 88 agility, so that is on point. He looks as if he should go in the secondary with the 85 play recognition, 80 man coverage, and the 85 zone coverage. He even has 80 spectacular catch. He can run it a little bit with a 73 break tackle and 86 elusiveness, but I think his best position will be somewhere in the secondary. Now looking at his top schools, we are number 1 by 270 points. Indiana is going down. Hopefully Greg Inman will be a Wildcat soon. We don't want to drag this out because we want to get these 500 points back as quickly as possible. So now the next guy is Vincent Swan. This guy is a beast. Also the number 6 defensive end in the country, 4-star prospect from Hampton, Virginia. 6'6", 245 pounds, 76 speed, only 69 acceleration. But look at his block shedding, 82 power moves, 87 finesse moves, and a 91 block shedding. So this guy is a beast getting off the blocks. However, we were originally the number 1 team on his list, but Virginia Tech, the home state team, is making a huge move. They finally jumped us. We are now down 365 points. We offered him a scholarship. Virginia Tech did not. So hopefully we can try to pull something off. He gets a higher weekly bonus. We're maxing out on him at 500 points. We're hoping Virginia Tech is not maxing out on him at 500 points, at least for a long period of time. With him, we don't have any visits set up yet. I still don't know what week I want to try to bring a lot of these guys in. I'm thinking maybe we bring in these guys either from the Florida game, which will be this week, or next week, or maybe Alabama, or maybe even Notre Dame. I'm not sure what game I'm going to bring him to. A lot of good matchups. That's the benefit of being in the SEC. You're going to have a good visit to come to because you're always going to play talent every single year. Now the next player on our list, another defensive end, John Battle. Not as good as Vincent Swan, but he is a 73 overall player, 4-star prospect, number 5 defensive end in the nation. So he is ranked ahead of Vincent Swan, just not as good athletically or skill-wise. 74 overall, 77 power moves, 76 finesse, and a 73 block shedding. But we're number 1 on this list, and UAB is the number 2 team. So I don't see any way possible UAB is going to out-recruit us. So we should be able to bring this guy in. Battle is pretty much a lock to head to Lexington next season. Now Chip Daugherty, now he is a 70 overall defensive end as well. We just put him on the list just in case we can't get Vince to swum, because I do need 2 defensive ends. But this guy's pretty much a lock to come this way. 6'7", 240 pounds, number 37 defensive end in the country. Only 72 speed. He does have 80 acceleration, just decent block shedding, 74 block shedding, 74 power moves, 73 finesse moves. But look at this. We're the only school that haven't offered this man a scholarship. So he should be on his way over here, I believe. And we're not putting any points to him. So I don't think no one's going to out-recruit him. Hopefully he signs soon, but we're not putting any points to him. Hopefully we can go ahead and get him and fill that requirement. Now going to outside linebacker, we have Anthony Rollins, number 6 on our list. 13th outside linebacker, 4-star prospect from California. This guy is pretty good as well. 77 speed, 84 acceleration, 83 tackling, 80 hit power. This guy is pretty good. But when you look at the top schools, we are currently number 3. This guy has visits from all 4 teams that are on his list. And then he has scholarships from all 4 teams on his list. We are currently 350 points back, which is not a terrible lead. But it looks as if he's going to start locking out teams soon. And it looks as if he probably won't make it to the offseason. If he can, we could try to bring him in. He's pretty much the same exact situation as a lot of these other guys. I don't know when I should try to bring this guy in. With him, I was thinking maybe Missouri. But I'm not sure yet. I definitely want to get the most out of the visit. I want to get as much points as possible. But I don't want to wait too late. So where he's already signed. So that is my dilemma with some of these guys. Now, Sean Price, he is an athlete as well. 6'3", 212 pounds, number 30 athlete in the country from Ohio. He's a 4-star prospect. This guy could play a lot of positions as well. I'm thinking maybe the secondary, although he could also play receiver. 91 speed, 84 acceleration. He has an 82 route running, 77 spectacular catch, 75 catching in general. So he definitely can play receiver. But he also has a 76 man coverage, an 82 zone coverage, 81 play recognition, and he is 6'3". So that height definitely going to help him out a lot. That's why I'm thinking maybe the secondary, but we will see. That's why I like athletes. Now this one is definitely close. Only a 25-point lead between us and Indiana, but we do get a bonus. 330 compared to Indiana's 295. So if they're only maxing out at 500, we should be able to stay on top of them. So that's hopefully the plan. We can try to get Sean Price in here as well. Now the next guy, Cornell Moore, he's just a straight up cornerback. There's no question in that. From Franklin, Virginia. He is 6 feet, 185 pounds, 4-star prospect, 90 speed, 90 acceleration. But look at his coverage, 87 man, 87 zone. This guy could cover, and I definitely want to bring him on. And look at this, the only school recruiting him. So apparently everybody else in the country is sleeping on this guy. Hopefully we can bring this guy in. It shouldn't be too much harder. I don't know what he's waiting for. Just hurry up and sign. No one else is recruiting you but us. I don't know what he's waiting for, but hopefully we could bring him in. Now looking at another outside linebacker, we have Tony Bentley. Only a 70 overall, but we need to fill this position as well. 6'3", 220 pounds. Looking at the stats, 80 speed, 87 acceleration. We could work with that. 76 tackle, only a 70 hit power. Doesn't really get off any blocks once he is engaged with the blocker. We're only 145 points behind Illinois. So hopefully we go ahead and pull that one off. But that one's definitely close as well. Now Leon Green, the reason why he's so low is because he's pretty much a make-a-wish. We need for him to make it to the offseason if we have any chance of really trying to get him. Now 79 overall center, number 2 center in the country, 4-star prospect, 83 pass blocking, 82 run blocking, 78 impact blocking, and the 75 strength as a freshman. 84 acceleration is not bad either. But look at this. We're pretty much on the cuff of being locked out. If this happens, we'll probably try to jump back in it using the little perks. So we're just trying to hope that this guy somehow makes it to the offseason. If he makes it to the offseason and he doesn't sign with Missouri or Arkansas or Tennessee before then, we have a shot. But clearly this guy likes SEC schools except for Wyoming. I don't know how Wyoming is on this list, but clearly he likes SEC schools. So we're either going to have him on our team or we're going to be playing against him for the next 3 to 4 years. So we're going to try to get him. Hopefully he makes it to the offseason where we can pour a lot of points into him. Now other guys who are on our list right now, they may not be on our list at the end of the year, just depending on who we sign and all that good stuff. We have Kenneth Oliver. This guy's a 65 overall, not that great of a player. Brandon Brantley, 66 overall, Only reason I have him up here just because his tackling is a 77, 73 speed, really not that good at all. But like I said, we need outside linebackers. Eric Bennett, I do have him on here. He's a 4-star middle linebacker, 82 speed, 83 acceleration, which I do like. And then when you look at his recruiting, though, we are completely out of this one. So I dropped him all the way down to 13. And I'm not really expecting too much, but if we could try to stay in there, that's the only reason he's on there. Now, a couple other players, we have Eric Gold, not that great as well, but we need to fill the position. Larry Roberts is there to fill the position. Max Smiley, we need a punter. Now, this guy has no accuracy whatsoever with 59, but I don't care about that. 84 kick power, that's the only reason why he's up there, and we are currently leading Utah. So that is our punter that we're going to try to get. Alex Carr, this guy's pretty good as well, but look at when you go to the recruiting, we are getting absolutely demolished. So I end up taking away pretty much all of his points, but he's still on there just because I don't want to remove him. I still want to get the bonus for him every single week. Running backs, Lawrence Robbins. Now we offer this guy a scholarship because 92 speed, only 82 acceleration, but the 92 speed definitely stands out. And then we are pretty much the oldest school besides Louisiana Monroe that has offered him a scholarship. So we're not giving him any points, but we offered him a scholarship, so hopefully he could go ahead and sign. And then last but not least, we have Cameron Fields, only a 69 overall guard. Really not much to say about him. Just another player, really. 80 pass block, 75 run block, and that just filling out the rest of our recruiting board. So that's where we stand currently. Like I said, we haven't signed that one player, so not that much going on currently. Now, looking at what's going on with our team. Looking at the injury report, like I said, JoJo Kemp is out for the rest of the year. Boone Williams is out for one more week. Hopefully he returns for Florida. If not, he should be back for the Alabama game. So we definitely need him. I know Mikael Horton held it down for 1 week, but we definitely want our star running back. So hopefully he can come back as soon as possible. The Heisman, before I click on the Heisman watch, it is out of whack because I have the updated roster, so they just replace players and things like that. So the original player ID players are up here, even though they're not the actual position. So when you actually look at it, it's pretty entertaining to see who's on here right now, because there is a left guard on the Heisman watch, a freshman left guard who I don't even think has any stats this season. He is on the Heisman list. 6'4", 300-pound freshman left guard from Virginia. At the end of the year, we should have accurate Heisman lists and things like that. But right now, the Heisman watch is completely out of whack. I say about week 9, week 10, we probably get some very accurate Heisman watch players. But right now, we do have a left guard up here. So I thought that was pretty entertaining. But the last thing before we get up out of here, go ahead and look at the top 25 so you can see what's going on around the country. Ohio State is number 1. You have Alabama, Baylor, Oregon, Michigan State, USC, Florida State, UCLA, TCU, Ole Miss. That is your top 10. When you look at 10 through 20, you have LSU, that is number 11. Georgia Tech and Missouri are up there. Auburn is up there, another SEC team. Clemson lost already, so they're dropped to number 17 on the list. I believe they started the year number 1. So Clemson dropped to 17 on this list. Boise State is 3-0. Georgia lost as well. And then you have Wisconsin at 2-1. The Notre Dame, they're 2-1. And who else dropped? And then Arizona is actually in the top 25. Mississippi State dropped a game. And then when you look at the who's all receiving votes, you have Michigan, Tennessee, Florida, Utah, Texas, and North Carolina State. We're not nowhere near the top 25 yet. Hopefully, we can try to get there. Maybe this season, we'll see. We definitely have a tough schedule. But that is pretty much it, you guys. I definitely just want to show you guys what's going on during this bye week. The next video, we're going to be taking on the Florida Gators. So that should definitely be a pretty interesting matchup. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, we can pull out this win. Florida always has Kentucky's number, but hopefully we can try to pull something out. So that is it, you guys. If you guys are enjoying this, please go ahead and leave this video a like. And let me know in the comment section below about the whole visit thing. How should I go about handling that with my recruits? But like I said, that's it. Leave this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.